Okay, so let's have problem 4, number 9 and 10. So this will be sa multiple choice. So the summary is itong si Thursday Company acquired Morning Bird Company by issuing did he issue? Yes, issuing shares, and then there's also this contingent consideration. So for number 9, the contingent consideration was revalued on August 14 and settled on December 31, 20x2. Okay. So we are asked to compute for the amount of goodwill for three different dates: January 1, 20x1, December 31, 20x1, and December 31, 20x2. Okay, so let's compute first for the goodwill on the date of business combination January 1, 20x1. So we start by multiplying the fair value per share issued by Thursday Company. So we multiply that by the number of shares issued. So 20 times 40,000. So the total fair value of the shares is 800,000 plus the fair value of the contingent consideration on the date of acquisition, that's 40,000. So the total of the consideration for the business combination is 840,000 less the net identifiable assets at the date of business combination, 705,000. So your goodwill on January 1, 20x1 is 135,000. Now, on August 14, where's that? The expected value of meeting the earnings target was revalued to 50,000. And then let me emphasize, according to the problem, this is based on improved information that have existed on January 1, 20x1 but was not known at that time. So there was a revaluation of the consideration of the contingent consideration. So again, this is based on improved information existing on January 1. So that means you will adjust your goodwill. So from the initial goodwill of 135,000, and then we will compute for the adjustment by comparing the initial valuation of the contingent consideration, which is 40,000, comparing it to the new valuation, 50,000. So that means there will be an adjustment of 10,000 to the goodwill. It will increase kasi your consideration transferred will become 850,000. This one, 850 na siya. Hindi na siya 840. So that will mean an increase to goodwill. So your goodwill on December 31, 20x1 will be reported at 145,000. Now, this will be the goodwill also to be reported on December 31, 20x2, 145. Hindi ka na pwede mag-revalue at December 31, 20x2 because that is beyond the measurement period. The maximum measurement period allowed by the accounting standard is 12 months from the date of the business combination. So, if you have new information on December 31, 20x2, you cannot adjust the goodwill anymore. So, your goodwill will still be 145,000 on December 31, 20x2. So our answer for number 9 will be, where's that? 135, 145, 145. Letter C. Now, continuing the problem for number 10, kasi we have the same data but a different assumption. Sabi dito, ignore the revaluation on 20x1. Instead, assume that the contingent consideration is measured to a fair value of 50,000 on December 31, 20x1, and I will emphasize the next words, based on the increased probability that the earnings target will be achieved. Let me repeat that. Based on the increased probability that the earnings target will be achieved. So it is not based on information that was existing on January 1, 20x1. It is based on information that existed on December 31, 20x1. So this will not warrant a revision of goodwill. Okay? So that means your goodwill of January 1, 20x1 of 135 will still be the goodwill reported on December 31, 20x1. And also, that will also be the goodwill for December 31, 20x2. So constant siya at 135. Our answer for number 10 is letter A.